Good day all. This is the third message from Sierra Victor. The title of this message is, Basic Principles. The basic principles in warfare where a minority is opposed by a majority, the deciding factors would be the following. Clear objectives. Be flexible in planning. Mobility. To deny the enemy initiative. 1. Clear objectives. Main objectives must be decided upon before engagement. There must be tactical reason for engagement and disruption as resources in human and hardware form would be limited. The abbreviation to follow would be WWHW. What? Where? How? And why? Do not engage because of sentimental reasons or anger, think strategically. If an objective don't bring you more supplies or advantage, or prevent the enemy of it, there is no use in the risk. 2. Be flexible in planning. Allow subordinates the freedom of command when an unexpected opportunity presents itself. General overall command is necessary, but lower ranks will be intimately familiar with their position, their immediate strength and capabilities to capitalize on a mistake by the enemy if it presents itself. General overall planning is vital, but within this set framework, sufficient room should be left for initiative on the spot. 3. Mobility. Mobility favors smaller compact well-trained units more than a large group. In South Africa this principle was made famous during the Anglo-Boer War by General de Wet and General de Larrey. Numbers do give a feeling of security, but South Africa has never been in the majority during any conflict since the 1800s. Quick deployment of smaller more effective groups would divide enemy forces as they would have no single large target. To ensure mobility, vehicles like 4x4 and motorbikes for scouting as well as fuel would be the single most important commodity. 4. To deny the enemy initiative. There are many ways to achieve this to consider. Disruption of communication. Disruption of mobility. Disruption of supplies. Disruption of comfort. To disrupt communication in today's world, electricity plays a major role as cell phones and radios needed to charge or to stay on. Electrical substations is everywhere. Think. To disrupt mobility would be to slow down the advance and momentum of an attacking force. A soldier on foot is not as effective over distance in an on march to a battlefield. That is why mechanized infantry is used for initial contact of a large force. In a civilian unrest or civil war, military equipment and vehicles will be limited. Forces will use the transport to their disposal. Should the threat be from a lower income group, this transport will be in minibus form. They are not 4x4. Strategic sabotaging roads would break momentum. Disruption of supplies would entail preventing deliveries of logistics to enemy bases or strongholds. This can be done by controlling the roads leading in and out of an enemy territory. Bridges, tunnels, highways and other gateways are natural positions where disruption can take place. Disruption of comfort will quickly demoralize an enemy. This can be done if they don't have access to supplies, water or electricity or medical facilities. Unpredicted hit and run tactics 24 hours, 7 days a week would keep them living in fear and depreciated of sleep. Learn from history, demoralize the civilian element of the enemy with fear. Thank you for listening. This message was researched, compiled, and written by Sierra Victor. Please feel free to distribute,